Good morning students and welcome to our next session on smart charts. Students, now that you have already learned how to present data in the form of tally marks and to interpret it, today you are going to learn to present data in another form called pie charts. A pie chart is circular in shape like that of a chapati, and so the term chapati chart is also used sometimes to refer to a pie chart. A pie chart is a special chart which uses pie slices to show relative sizes of data represented in a particular pie chart depending on what data it represents. Here before you are some examples of pie charts. The first one is a full pie chart. The next one is a half pie chart. The third one is a 3/4 pie chart. And the last one is a quarter pie chart. Now let us pause for a moment on each of these pictures and understand why they are called a full pie chart, half pie chart, 3/4 or a quarter pie chart. So let's focus on our first one. Since you see the entire circle is represented in one solid color, we can call it a full pie chart. We move on to the next one. The entire circle or the entire pie chart is divided into two parts and each part is shown with a different color. So we can say that each part is half of the entire pie chart. So that's why we call it a half pie chart. Moving on to the third picture. As you can see, the entire pie chart is divided into four parts or four quarters we can say, and out of which 3/4 or 3 parts are represented in blue color and one single quarter is represented in yellow color. So the 3 parts or 3/4 that are represented in the blue color are called a 3/4 pie chart. And moving on to the last one, you can see that the entire pie chart is again divided into 4 parts or 4 quarters, and again they are represented in 2 different colors. The 3/4 are represented in green color and the single quarter is represented in orange color. So the single quarter is called a quarter pie chart. So now that you have understood what is the meaning of a pie chart, let us try and draw a pie chart. Now for that, we need to take an example where we collect data. So the EVS teacher of class 5 asked her students whether they help their parents at home and what kind of work they do at home. She got several answers. For example, some students said they help their parents by going to the market, as you can see here. There were some students who said they help by washing the dishes. Some students said they like helping by washing clothes. Some students were very enthusiastic and said they help by preparing food and serving food. And finally, there were some students who said they help by cleaning the house. And all this information or data that was collected was represented in the form of a table that you can see here. So looking at the table, we come to know the numbers of children that like to do a specific kind of work. So let's look at the table. You see 47 children like going to the market, 15 students like washing utensils, 3 students help by washing clothes, 25 students help by making and serving food, and 10 students help by cleaning the house. Now let's find out what is the total number of children that help their parents. And so by adding all the numbers in the right hand column, we get the number 100. So the total number of children that help their parents is 100. Now we have our information in the form of a table. But how do we represent it in the form of a pie chart? Now to do that, we need the help of our table. Before we go ahead, we need to first draw a circle for a pie chart. With the help of the circle, we will now be representing each part of the circle with a different color, which will tell us about a specific work done by the students. For example, as you see here, the number of students that help by going to the market is represented in green color. The students that help by washing clothes is represented in pink color. Now if you look at the number 47, that is the number of students that help by going to the market, is a little less than 50, which is half of the pie chart. So it is represented here in green color. And after we add the 3 students that help by washing clothes, which is represented in pink, we see 47 plus 3 gives us 50, which is exactly half of 100 or half of the pie chart. Next, 25 students help by making and serving food, and we see that 25 makes up 1/4 of 100 or 1/4 of the pie chart, and it is represented here in sky blue color. Next we have 15 students that help by washing utensils, and it is represented here in light blue color. And finally, the students that help by cleaning the house are 10 in number, and they are represented here in orange color. Now 15 and 10 make up 25, which is another quarter of the pie chart. So in this manner, you see, we have filled up our entire pie chart, and now our pie chart is complete with the numbers of students who do a specific kind of work to help their parents at home. So now that you have learnt how to present data in the form of a pie chart, I have an activity for you. Here in front of you is a girl named Ragini who loves to watch cartoons on television. One day, while watching her favorite cartoon, she thought of counting the number of ads during the breaks. She found that in each break, there were 14 advertisements. In 10 of those ads, there were children as actors. So, to help you understand what to do in this activity, I have prepared here a table for you that I prepared while watching my favorite program on television. As you can see from the table, I have made 2 columns. One column for the types of advertisements, and the second column is for the number of ads. So, as you can see from the table, during the break during my favorite program, there were 6 advertisements of shampoo, there were 2 advertisements of toothpaste, there were 5 advertisements of pizza, 4 advertisements of cooking oil, and 3 advertisements of basmati rice. So you too can prepare a table like this and prepare a pie chart, and then compare it with your friends to see what type of answers they have got. So, I hope you have enjoyed today's session on pie charts. Thank you and have a nice day.